Your imperfections are your perfections. Embrace them and just accept yourself.
Hey guys, welcome back to Pretty Unfiltered. It's Kirbie. I have the girls of Club Mickey Mouse on the show today. Why don't you go ahead and just introduce yourselves to the audience?
What's up, guys? I am Reagan Aaliyah.
I'm Brianna Mazzola.
I'm Jenna Alvarez.
And I'm Leanne Tessa.
Can we just go through what your specialties are? I know you're an MC, right?
I'm the rapper, spoken word artist, lyricist of the bunch.
But look, it's bigger than trap, it's bigger than rap. There's $1 million people making music to further the gap.
I also dance and sing, but I'm really on the show focused on rapping and dancing, mostly.
Bree, what about you?
I am one of the singers of the group.
I open my eyes so I can see with you.
I also dance, I songwrite, I play instruments, I kind of do it all.
You have more of like a 90s voice, right? Like 90s R&B kind of feel?
Yeah, I grew up on Motown because that was what my grandfather and my dad both raised me on, and it was just something that I fell in love with. So that just kind of naturally progressed me into the 90s music.
Those are good men,
And I
love
fell in
that.
love with 90s R&B.
What about you, babe?
I sing, dance, and act, and I choreograph on the show too, so.
She kills it.
I love the sound.
It's kind of become our thing.
Leanne, what about you?
On this show, I actually sing and dance, but I also act, play the piano, guitar, and songwrite now.
So it sounds like all of you guys are so well-rounded, and you guys, you might have something that you're really passionate about, or you were passionate about going into it, but then you learned so much from everybody else in the cast, right?
Sure.
One of the things that I noticed personally looking at the new cast is how diverse it is, and I think that is so important, and I really want to just thank Disney for like making that a priority, right? How does it feel to be a part of one of the most diverse, MMC casts ever?
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Like showing people, everyone, their first initial response is, it's so diverse. And I'm like, right? It's so diverse, right? Like, in like the industry and acting, there's been things I've been turned down for purely off of your skin tone or what you believe in. And so being in a group where it's just, like I said, open-minded and its cast is literally different cultures, races, all coming together just to create. With everything else, like, it doesn't matter. We're here to create music. We're here to create dances and everything that other people and everyone in the world can enjoy.
I think that it's so important because your audience watching, now they can watch and say, oh, I see a woman that looks like me.
Yes.
Right?
Very relatable.
Now I wanna bring up social media because that's like the cornerstone of this entire series. It's 7 weeks on Facebook and Instagram. We're gonna be seeing behind the scenes, obviously, which you're following along with now, but then every Thursday a new music video comes out, right?
Yes.
So social media, obviously you guys grew up with it. I don't think you probably know a life without social media, right?
Well, I'm a 2000s baby.
I'm 90s.
I had cassettes when I was a child.
You're 90? What 90s though?
99.
Okay, honey, I was going to NSYNC concerts then.
Doesn't matter. Trust me, when I say it makes a difference, like my knowledge
Yeah.
of the 90s, I'm telling you that 99 makes a difference, you guys. I'm still 90s.
Still 90s.
Yeah.
But I do want to bring up the social media component because I feel like a lot of teens your age probably don't know a world without social media, right?
Yeah.
And it can put a lot of pressure to look a certain way, feel a certain way. Have you guys growing up ever encountered something on social media that did make you question if you were good enough or if you were pretty enough or anything like that? And if so, how did you get over it?
When I was a lot younger, I was in the more like dance competition age and all that. So like in studios, you'd always have to either be in spandex and a sports bra or like all the stuff. And I'm not generally the tiniest young child. So like going through that and having to compete and all that stuff was kind of hard because they'd be posting pictures everywhere and I was just like, I just didn't understand until like I grew up more and I really understood the issue and it made it like, it's like, who cares? At the end of the day, you are what you are. Sorry, sensitive. But yeah.
No, but I think that does really prove a good point. We're real people, and I really want to thank you for getting vulnerable right now because a lot of your fans out there need to know that you're a real person and that you guys are the new Mickey Mouse Club for the love, and like you guys are still going through this.
We
so
deal with it too.
No, everybody deals with it.
everybody deals with it. So I just want to know, ladies, what would you say is the best? Do you have a mantra, a piece of advice that you tell yourself to get over the hard times?
On Instagram, I've dealt with like different types of hate in different forms. Being a female rapper, people always try to like discredit what you do. Anytime when you're a female, you get it. you know? It's kind of like a male space. So they're like, oh, she can't really rap if she's a girl. And, you know, I love proving them wrong, so there's always that kind of hate. But I get hate also because I don't have the same features as certain people on social media. I didn't go get braces as a child from social media. So I get people DM me all the time like, thank you for like representing people with gaps in their teeth. And I'm like, the simplest thing like that makes me feel good. Like, it's like I'm going to be authentic to everyone no matter what. Whoever's hating on you, whoever doesn't like you, it's a time period.
Yeah.
You have stuff in your life you're gonna go achieve and accomplish more than that. Just be you, regardless. Raleigh, honestly.
And I think that, yeah, preach A, but B, I think also, you know, Emma Stone said something a couple years ago, which was, you know, the things that you think are terrible about yourself are actually what makes you so special.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. This is something that I absolutely live by. Your imperfections are your perfections. And I know that sounds crazy, but like if you think about it, all the things that you think are wrong about you are the things that make you who you are. Like I was made fun of because I had a deep raspy voice. Look at me now singing with my deep raspy voice. You know, and like little things like that people may not understand at first, but the second you show them that you love it, they're gonna love it with you. And I think that's the most important thing.
Jenna?
For sure. When I was younger and I was in school, there was always this understanding where if you were good at sports that you were cool or considered popular. So I was always that kid who could not do sports for my life. I would just be on the soccer field like tripping and like no one would pass the ball to me. I'd be like, I'm right here, guys. Like
Jenna's tripping over air like me.
Yeah. No, she really
and
did this.
honestly, yeah, I tripped in the bus.
Yeah, flew all the way to the front of the bus.
That's a whole nother story.
It builds character, honey. It's fine.
Yes.
It really got to me because people would treat me differently for some reason just because I couldn't participate in sports. They wouldn't judge me on anything else but sports, which was really, really weird.
It's actually weird because the same thing happens where I'm from too. I think it's just a common thing that like the arts is like not important.
No.
Like I never sang for anybody in school, like ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you nervous to do that?
Not so much nervous. I know it sounds bad. I just didn't think they needed to hear it because they were so focused on themselves and like their sports and they thought the music was irrelevant. Like they told me several times.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'm gonna keep it to myself.
It really got to me, so at one point I wanted to quit dancing and
Don't do that.
side of the world and go do soccer so I could, you know, fit in with the other kids and be a little more normal. But once again, like Bree said, your imperfections are your perfections. Embrace them and just accept yourself.
Once I learned to be confident about it, people started like backing off. When you let yourself feed into that negativity, people think it's okay to spread it. So,
To keep doing it.
When they see that you're reacting, it's almost like, oh, I'm gonna keep going. That's actually a really great
They think
point.
it's working.
so once I
But
let them
little
know,
do they know it's powering you for something bigger.
What's it been like working with Todrick? Not to like completely pivot.
My one word is always iconic because he is iconic.
Yeah.
And working with him, you will be a better person at the end of it. All of us probably say he doesn't sugarcoat anything.
Oh, no.
It is what it is. And you're gonna learn from it. And it's good that he does that because it's not like, oh, you kind of messed up. It's like, you messed up right there. Let's work on it and let's fix it. And at the end of the day, you look amazing.
Yeah.
So I think working with him made us all better performers, better artists, better singers, better dancers, and anything that we did because he would help you grow. And he would do it being honest and truthful.
He's so driven. And you guys don't see all the work that goes on behind the scenes, but he is so hardworking and he's so talented and he perfected his craft. Like he has it down to a T. He knows what he wants and he gets it done. And I admire that so much.
Great work ethic.
Yes.
I want you to look at the person to your right, and for you, you're gonna look over here, and I want you to describe her in one word.
I would say beautiful in a sense of, first of all, you can tell, like, look.
Thank you.
But inside, outside, soul, everything about it is just, she's just beautiful. So,
Thank you.
Brie, what do you have to say about Jenna?
Your smile.
Cute is a given, so I'm not even gonna go there because she's the cutest human being. But I would just say like genuine. Like she just has this like genuine happiness. Like everywhere she goes, she's smiling, but she's not smiling because she has to. She's smiling because she genuinely wants to, and she wants to make people happy around her.
Thanks, Bree.
Yeah.
What about?
Leanne is like the best big sister, I feel. for everyone.
She really is. She's kind of like the big sister.
You look to her and you ask for advice, and she gives it back, and it's great having that role model.
Oh my god.
So cute.
Reagan.
It's literally.
That says so much about me, okay?
If I had to choose a word, though, I would say powerful.
Okay, I needed that heartwarming moment, so thank you. We're gonna finish things off. You have to pick a Disney character. You knew this was coming. Who are you as a Disney character?
Am I?
Jenna?
I'm Rapunzel.
True.
She's so bubbly.
And you got the hair too, like the long, like luscious.
I love her so much, and she has a frying pan and a chameleon. Like, it doesn't get better
That's
than that.
Jenna.
I would probably be Moana. I mean, we got the waves going on a little bit. But yeah, I just love her like heart and soul.
I would say Chanel from the Cheetah Girls because just her attitude and like her, I don't know, just her persona is just very me.
See, and then I would say Galleria from the Cheetah Girls. So her dramatics are me. Like my mom is always like, Reagan, you're so dramatic about everything. And they're best friends in the movie, so it makes sense.
I love that you threw it back to the Cheetah Girls. Thank you for that. Throwing me a bone. All right, ladies, tell everybody where our audience can watch.
At Club Mickey Mouse, please,
Facebook
exclusively.
and Instagram.
Yes.
And then new videos every Thursday, music videos, right? But you can see all the behind the scenes stuff every day. Thank you so much, ladies, for being here. Congratulations. Guys, you know where to find me. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye, guys.